What was the last film that stayed with you?
Bucky Larson.
So you're telling the jury the reason my client is fired was because he falsified his resume, not because he went above your head and reported that trucks were not getting fixed and people were dying as a result, correct? Say yes.
Yes.
Everything about Mike is fascinating. He's a fascinating guy. And yes, he's a drug addict. Yes, he's a functioning drug addict. There's dozens of functioning drug addicts. This guy was brilliant. You know what I mean? This guy wasn't just a drug addict. He was something else. Every person that I talked to who knew Mike just said that he was the smartest guy they knew. Every person said this guy was, borderline genius. And anytime you got someone that clever, there's a level of isolation. There's something, there's people who are that smart. There's a selfishness that goes along with that brilliance. It's a burden. And they leave people in their wake, oftentimes unintentionally.
You just want to win. That is all you've ever cared about. Yeah, well, at least I have the courage to lose for what's right.
I'm a head case, so I'm always going to be a little uncomfortable and everything. But I'd say I'm no more uncomfortable in comedy than I am in drama.
But what's more comfortable, the Captain America suit or the whipped cream bikini?
Oh, man. Toss up. It was nice to have the element of a subject that deserved attention laced within a film, but that wasn't the decision. That wasn't the reason I did the movie. The reason I did the movie, to be honest, was because I just loved the character. I got 20 pages in, it was like, I love this guy. I want to play this guy. I want to do this. This is the guy I want to be. And again, the fact that it had all these other layers to it is fantastic, but by no means am I like, I need to go find another movie with a message. I liked the character. I liked who he was, and it was someone I just wanted to, it's one of those movies you just read it, and in the first 20 pages, I got on my feet and started doing the lines. I started, practicing monologues and speeches, and, it's some movies you want to say the words. You just want to play the character. I just wanted to play him.
Cut your losses now. You guys got no case.
I'll see you in court.
I'm looking forward to it.
The part in the end, it's one viewpoint. Certain members of his family do suspect foul play, and the film could have existed without it. Didn't need it, but it would have been a disservice to have not represented the views of the people that gave us this story. This wasn't just some random friend of his who was like, I think he was killed. These were his father, brother, people who loved this person, felt this way. We owe it to at least bring that as a possibility, because you know what? It's a possibility. They're not just telling a story about their son, they're telling about their son that died. So that's they were emotional. It was God, I was gonna say it was nice. It sounds strange. It was impactful. That's why I make movies, man. I mean, there's what other, in my opinion, I don't know any other form of art or media that can affect people the way movies can. I really don't, I really don't. You get this great blend of cinematography, this visual art, music, and performance, and these things come together, and if done correctly, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it can change your world, man. It sounds so cheesy, but it really can. You can open people's eyes, you can change views, films just stay with you differently than in my opinion, anything else. That's why I love movies, man. I love movies.
They're talking to senators now. You need to hurry, or it's not going to be good for any of us.
I love this Captain America.
Thanks.
It got mixed reviews and stuff, and I think there was...
Did it, Dick?
I did.
Great reviews.
But the important thing is that you got a chance to add to it.
The Avengers is done. We just finished. We were in New York. We finished 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? And that's a wrap. And that'll come out in May. And then, yeah, what's your number? What's your number comes out the week after this does.
No further questions, Your Honor.